Well, welcome to Tuesday Update. Today is Tuesday, December 1st. Well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving Mass here. We had 117 people come to Mass, and we had 1,000 viewers on our live stream for Thanksgiving Day Mass. So that was really nice. I'm glad so many of you at home were able to join us for our Thanksgiving Day Mass. This past weekend had about 420 people between our church and parish center. That was, of course, the first Sunday of Advent. We were able to bless our Advent wreath, and then we blessed your wreath at home. I hope you were able to get out your wreath, whether it be from the Advent in a box wreath, or maybe you have an Advent wreath at home. And I hope you're getting a chance maybe to reflect a little bit on those questions, those reflection questions that are in that Advent in a box, and maybe some of those scripture reflections as well, because we're really trying to deepen our faith during this time of Advent in preparation for Christ at Christmas. And never forget, your home is what we call the domestic church. That's a really, really important church. There's a church here, but your home is an important church, the domestic church. We always say that's where we kind of learn how to love and how to forgive, how to pray. And so I really encourage you, make your home a domestic church. We had our first daily Mass in many months this morning at 9 o'clock here about an hour and a half ago. Went really, really well. We're going to do it again tomorrow morning at 6:30. So every week we'll do a Tuesday 9 o'clock and a 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday. And it worked out pretty well. We did ask people to come through the main doors and then to use all the protocols that we use on weekends. So people brought their forms, their contact tracing forms, or if they didn't have a computer at home, we did write their name and number down. Our ambassadors seated them. We started seating from the front back. People had their face masks on, and of course they came in, together, whoever they wanted to sit with together. So it really worked out well this morning. And we were able to live stream those masses to home. So those of you at home, you're able to join us for daily Mass on Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember, typically in December and Advent, we always have an Advent penance service because, penance and reconciliation is a big part of what Advent's all about. But we're not going to be able to have it for the obvious reasons. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some additional hours for confessions or reconciliation or penance. They all mean the same thing. And what I'll do is I'll have my normal 4 to 4:45 on Saturdays. I'm over in the chapel. You come through the chapel doors to do that. But I'm also going to add Tuesday evenings for the 4 weeks in Advent starting tonight. I'll be over in the chapel from 5 to 6 tonight and the next 3 Tuesdays if you'd like to receive the sacrament of reconciliation or penance during this Advent season. I'm always privileged to do that. Thanks for all the gifts you're giving to our parish giving tree. That's really, really important in terms of trying to help out some people and agencies that are need to help hurting people this time of year. So appreciate those gift cards, the cash donations you've made to that. Remember, you can always drop them off in the baskets here in church or the parish center or the black drop box right outside the chapel doors on the wall. We always clean that out every day so it's never left overnight. And of course, December 13th is kind of the date we have to have all that in so that we can get it distributed to the right people and agencies. Really, really excited about our Advent breakfast. That's going to be happening this Friday, 7:30 in the morning on Friday. John Musa is going to reflect a little bit on faith and life in his story. Rebecca Racuti going to be doing it Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Of course, it's going to be virtual. We can't do the actual sit down with a breakfast, which I so enjoy doing that. But we're going to have to do it virtually this year. So get your coffee and join us. You can do it on any one of our 3 platforms, right? So you can do it on YouTube or on our website or Facebook. If you don't get a chance to see it on Friday at 7:30 or Saturday at 9, it is going to be in our archives on our website, so you can get it and find it for up to a week later, so you're able to watch it. So I hope you can join us for that. We've got a really, really special morning planned on December 20th from 11 to 12 noon. It's a Sunday. And remember the bags that we put in the Advent in a bag, or in some Advent in a bag? There was Advent in a box and Advent in a bag, same thing. But it's the bag. What we're trying to do each day in Advent, add a little food item to that bag, because what we're going to do, we're going to keep those bags, because a lot of these shelters have a lot of food in November and December. They don't have much in January and February. So we're going to fill those bags, and then we're going to collect them on December 20th, and we'll get them to the right places in January and February. Okay? So we're going to have you drop them off December 20th, 11 to 12. We'll just have you come right to the circle over here by the parish. We'll have you just go around, pop your trunk, we take it out. But the important thing I want to tell you, I did get a text message from the North Pole, and we are going to have a special guest that's going to be with us on that December 20th from 11 to noon. He's going to be out there giving some Christmas greetings, and he's very anxious to see all of you, especially he wants to meet some of the St. Pius children. So that special guest will be out there, and I did confirm that with that text message this morning. Christmas masses, very, very different schedule this year than the past. So you need to check our Christmas schedules, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to do a total of 4 Christmas masses here in the church. They're going to be 1 o'clock on Christmas Eve, 4:30 on Christmas Eve, and 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Then there'll be 1 Mass at 10 a.m. on Christmas Day. But what we'll do, because we can only get 300 people, we're still going to do our social distancing, just like we've been doing on weekends for those Christmas Masses. And what it's going to be by reservation, okay, and you'll hear more about that. It doesn't start, we don't do the reservations till probably the middle of this month. We'll be telling you more about it. But what we're going to do, for those of you at home and you're vulnerable, you're unable to come, we want to be able to have you receive communion. So we're going to have drive-up communion services after 3 of the 4 Christmas Masses. So we'll have the 1 o'clock Christmas Mass here, but then from 2:30 to 3:30 in the parking lot, we're going to invite you to watch the Mass at 1 on the live stream, and then get in your car and come on over. We're going to do the same after the 4 o'clock Mass. We're going to be out there in that parking lot after that 4:30 Mass. We're going to have you come out here 6 to 7 p.m. We'll do the drive-by communion, and we'll tell you how it's going to be done. And then the next day on Christmas, we'll do 10 a.m. Mass here, but then we'll do drive-by communion at 11:30 to 12:30 on Christmas Day. So you can watch it on the live stream and then jump in your car and stay right in your car. We're going to give you communion. So you'll hear more about that. I'm going to be sending you out either this week or next week, our Pius Pulse, just a little update letter, and that Christmas schedule will be in there. As well, it'll be on our website. It's not there right now. I suspect by maybe tomorrow or the day after, we'll have that Christmas schedule on the website for you. Great news to share with you. Yesterday, we got our building permit for our new Parish Life Center. So we finally got it, and it's a really, really exciting time for us here at St. Pius with being able to get started on that Parish Life Center. So you're going to be seeing some activity outside that chapel where that new Parish Life Center is going to go. And we're just praying for maybe a mild December, and we can get a little bit of work done on it. That's the hopes at this point. But you will be starting to see some activity out there because we have gotten our building permit, and we're off and going. Hey, just a reminder, if you have a need, call us or email us. I'm really trying to keep this staff safe because they're so critical to St. Pius running. So we're asking people not to come in the offices, but to call us or email us. And I always say to you, I hate saying that to you because it goes against everything that we are as a welcoming parish. But right now with this whole COVID, we've got to do some things differently. And so I'm trying to keep that staff safe. So please call us or email us if we can help you, okay? Well, this past weekend, I mentioned to you, we blessed our Advent wreath, and of course we have 4 candles, and each candle has a different theme. And this past week we lit the first candle, which is hope. And isn't that something we all need, especially this year, in this COVID year? And so I asked Finn Mullaney from our school, he's one of our 8th graders, to come down and to tell us a little bit about, hey, what does hope mean to him in his life? So Finn, why don't you come up and tell us a little bit about that?
Hope for me means that even if something's bad, it will get better. I find hope in knowing that things are in God's hands. I know that God will protect me, and that gives me a lot of hope.
Appreciate it, Quentin. Thank you very much. So thank you very much for checking in. We'll see you this weekend either in person for the second Sunday of Advent or on the live stream. We'll be lighting our second candle. And we'll have another theme we're going to introduce this weekend for our Advent theme. And so have a good week and God bless.